Okay, let's start. Hello, guys. Today I want to talk about some interesting situation that goes on in the worldwide markets, not only in the United States, with respect to the IT sector. It is clear now that in the United States, the IT sector is in very bad shape. There are a lot of layoffs, a lot of companies just cutting off their workforce. And I think for you it will be interesting to see what goes on worldwide, not just in the United States, because obviously the situation in the United States affects also worldwide markets. I am not based currently in the United States. I am based in Armenia, which is somewhere in southwestern Asia. So yes, there's a place called Southwest Asia. Some of you might be aware of Southeast Asia, but yes, we are in Southwest Asia. We are a transcontinental country bordering Middle East, Eastern Europe. We are near Russia. So our IT sector in its entirety, not in its entirety, but about 90% of our IT sector jobs are based on outsourcing. We receive a lot of contracts from the United States, from Europe. So obviously what goes on in the United States and Europe affects Armenia too. So for about past two years, our IT sector also has been badly hit, because obviously the workforce cuts, layoffs in the United States creates a situation when we don't have much contracts going on for the outsource, because again, labor goes down, labor cost goes down, because people are looking for jobs in the United States. So I think partially we can blame AI for this, because again, for past 2 years we see that AI goes better and better, like each iteration, each 3 to 4 months it starts to get better. So, but I don't think it's just because of the AI. I think the entire economic situation in the West, I am like a small IT company myself. I don't work for any other company. I work directly with the customers in the Western countries. And I see that people are just starting to cut back their expenditures. So it's not about IT in its entirety, not about the AI actually. It does affect some jobs, some areas, but again, I am working directly with the customers. I am actually somehow benefiting from the AI, because it makes us work faster, it makes us more productive in a way. So it's for small companies, I would argue that it's beneficial. It's not that bad using the AI. But again, I see that the consumers in the West start cutting off their expenditures. Like before, we had a lot of customers, just the guys that have some idea, and they just would just throw money at it, just take and do it. But now a lot of people are really mindful about their expenditures in the West, so they don't necessarily go all in with their new ideas in the IT sector, with their new apps, new websites, whatever. So yeah, the outsource markets, I am sure that the outsource markets in India and the other countries also have been badly hit, because I have seen a lot of like Indian companies stock going down, plummeting. So really the entire, I think, the world is in bad shape now with respect to the IT industry. I think, yeah, partially because of the AI, but again, it's I think the entire economic situation is to blame. But I would say that 5-6 years ago the situation was unhealthy actually. It was really strange to me that guys would just go for boot camp, like 2 months, take a boot camp course, and then after that course get hired in some really high paying jobs. It was really strange. I'm not saying that everyone needs a university degree. I am personally myself a self-taught developer, but certainly you need more than just 2 months of a boot camp to land a job, okay? And yeah, situation, especially during the COVID era, that people just would take two months online boot camp and just getting land a job, high-paying job. I think this was a really an overhiring by the companies, just trying to show some kind of indices, trying to show some kind of numbers to the investors. And now we have that bubble burst. Companies just don't overspend. They don't have free investor monies anymore. They don't have that money anymore, so they just have to cut back and be more mindful about their expenditure. So yeah, I think the rough time will continue for some time, some two years, maybe even more. We'll see what goes on. Thank you for listening. You know the drill. Subscribe, share, whatever. Thank you. Bye.